Today, the South Carolina Gamecocks play host to the #1 ranked Texas Longhorns in the final game of a 3-game set. Victory for the Gamecocks earlier today. Let's take a look at some highlights from the first game of this doubleheader. Eric Kennedy homered in the first, gave Texas a nice start, but the Gamecocks were able to respond with some timely hits of their own. Brent Belk contributed with a multi-hit performance. He was 2 for 3. And it seemed like, Kip, when the Gamecocks made outs, they were productive outs, and they got those clutch sacrifice flies to bring home the winning runs.
Yeah, and here's some highlights of the defense. That was the only play there, or excuse me, that was actually a good play there by the third baseman, Madden, for South Carolina, and Braswell goes to the hole, makes another tough play look routine for him, and that was enough for Will Sanders. He just pitched really, really well, 6 innings to get the win. You see some strikeouts here from him. Right on right changeup from Sanders. There's an electric fastball there away. And a really, really big win for South Carolina after losing 5 straight. They had
no record, a 3.00 ERA. And first pitch to Douglas Hodo III. Oh, here's the 3-2. That's lifted out to center and deep. Lambros is back. It is gone. A home run for Melendez, and Texas takes a 1-0 lead. 7th home run of the season for the Longhorn first baseman, and kept reminiscent of the first game when Kennedy homered in the top of the first.
Yeah, and that's twice now that Gamecock pitchers have thought they got the third strike to end the inning, and then the next pitch was a home run. He tried to go in again on him, and that pitch was just right down the middle, didn't get it in enough. But as we saw in the first game, Will Sanders gave up that solo, as you mentioned, Dave, and solo home runs aren't going to hurt you. This is a long ways to go, and Becker needs to just settle down and get the third out of the inning. And
that one is fair. A nice play at third by Staley, but no chance to get the speedy Wimmer.
Pepper and hit the ball up the middle the other way, just like Madden just did there.
Well, that touches down and right. Here comes Wimmer. He will score. It's an RBI single for Kevin Madden, and we are tied at 1.
That's a great piece of hitting there by Madden. I think he did exactly that, just trying to see the ball a little bit better. For whatever reason, Lucas Gordon is just able to hide the ball, and the ball's jumping on these Gamecock hitters. But I go back to the hustle by Wimmer. I know it's a 3-2 count, and he was running on the pitch anyway, but he didn't take it for granted. That play was pretty close at second base to extend the inning. Gamecocks right now are just doing everything the right way.
It's a really good major league player for the Minnesota Twins, and now another pickoff. They'll get Madden over at second, so a couple of outs on the base paths in this one for South Carolina. That'll
looks like 92, 93 at least, and they're taking good at-bats and getting some walks. And
that's his lead. Here's the 3-2. Driven to right. It's a base hit. Burgess will stop at second as the ball was bobbled momentarily in right by Campbell. So first and second, 1 out. Lines this to center. It's a base hit. The runners had to hold up for a moment, so bases are loaded with Gamecocks here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the 3-1. Did he go? No, says third base umpire Zach Neff. So that'll score a run, give Belk an RBI and the bases loaded walk. Right back up the middle and off second base into center field. Seitler scores. Here comes Lambros. He will score. It's a 2-run single for Michael Braswell, and South Carolina takes a 4-1 lead. Well, Kip, the freshman comes up big once again.
Unreal. We want easy. We want easy. We got Braswell. Big time stuff from the freshman. Just continues to impress early on in his freshman season.
Driven out to center field. It's a base hit for Wimmer. Belk will score. An RBI single for Braylon Wimmer. And South Carolina takes a 5-1 lead. big inning continues. They chased Gordon. They've been all over Blair. Leads off second. Wimmer off first. This one through the left side. It's a base hit for Eister. Braswell rounds third, and he will stop right there. But once again, the bases are loaded with Gamecocks here in the bottom of the fourth.
And that's what he did.
High fly ball.
Should be deep enough to score him.
Kennedy ranges over to make the play. He'll fire into second. It's a sac fly for Kevin Madden. Another run for the Gamecocks. Already in for South Carolina. And he'll get LeCroy on strike three. That'll do it for the Gamecocks in the bottom of the fourth game. It's a leadoff walk to Dylan Campbell. 3-0. Second walk of the inning. The 2-2. Out to right. Eister will make the play on the warning track for the final out of the inning. Becker goes 6 strong.
Runners on base and put the knockout punch in, and there's a good start there from Belk.
Yeah, he swings at the first pitch and hits it out to left. Leadoff single here in the bottom of the sixth. Here's a 2-2. That one gets away from Schussler. Belk will advance to second on the wild pitch. 93. There goes the runner. No throw. And it's a stolen base for Belk. His second of the season. Third. Now it's ball 4. So runners at the corners with one down. There goes the runner. Throw to the pitcher as they were trying to lure Belk into coming home. Here's the 2-2. Up the middle and through for a base hit. The infield was in. Belk scores. Here comes Wimmer. He will score. It's a 2-run single for Andrew Eister. And Carolina takes an 8-1 lead.
Well, just once again, a great at-bat from Eister, and does a great job of just battling there with 2 strikes and was trying to get something up in the zone to be able to lift out to the outfield.
Out to center. That'll fall down in front of Hodo. It's a base hit for Madden. Well, it's ball 4. 4-pitch walk. And the bases are loaded with Gamecocks. Be a tough play for the third baseman, Staley. He'll make it at first. The run will score. Give Burgess an RBI. And another. Here's the 1-2. And a strikeout for Nixon. And that'll do it for South Carolina. It's a walk to Whitehead. That one's driven out to left. Lambros will field it in the corner. Whitehead will score. It's an RBI double for Melendez. And the second run of the game scored by Texas. Here's the 3-1. It's ball 4. So O'Dowd will reach. College. Hard hit to left. It's a base hit for Staley. Melendez rounds third. He will score. An RBI single for Murphy Staley. And 3 runs on the board now for Texas. Appearances as a freshman in 2018. This one through the right side. It's a base hit for Powell. Here's the 2-0. Driven out to right. Eister will make the play on the warning track. The runners will tag. It's a sac fly for Faltini. And Texas has scored 4. They trail this one 9-4. Here's the 3-2. Got him! Coyne strikes out Campbell. And the Gamecocks get the win. Bye.